He is in New York City, getting ready for his first address to the United Nations tomorrow, where he's expected to speak about North Korea.
He will also meet with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. Let's go to Local 10 DC Bureau Chief Ross Palumbo live now with more from the nation's capital today. Ross.
Well, Lori and Calvin, the president did meet with a series of leaders today. He'll meet with even more, this time Latin American leaders, tonight at a dinner at Trump Tower. All this after the president's first official visit to the United Nations.
His first moments inside the UN and the president making his priority clear.
As far as North Korea is concerned, I think most of you know how I feel.
Those feelings sent out in a Sunday tweet storm referring to Kim Jong-un as Rocket Man and adding a retweet of a video showing Trump hitting Hillary Clinton with a golf ball. But the president's first meeting today was with the UN's Reform Committee.
In recent years, the United Nations has not reached its full potential because of bureaucracy and mismanagement.
And Trump echoing that sentiment on his way out.
The main message is make the United Nations great. Not again, make the United Nations great.
The day today packed with meetings with world leaders, including Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu.
It's an honor to have you.
The two primarily discussing the Iran nuclear deal, a deal the president has not ended immediately as promised.
You'll see very soon.
All of this as the world saw Donald Trump on the campaign trail slamming the UN as fundamentally anti-American.
The United Nations is not a friend of democracy.
Now the president preparing to address the very body he's insulted, speaking about his America First doctrine.
First is to protect the American people.
Meanwhile, back in Washington, a New York Times reporter tweeting out this photo of Trump's lawyers loudly in a restaurant discussing the Russia investigation. His article saying the two are at odds over how much to cooperate with Special Prosecutor Mueller and over a couple of documents locked in a safe.
This will be the largest audience to witness an Emmys, period.
And Sean Spicer making a surprise appearance at the Emmys over the weekend, surprising the audience and many in Washington.
Wow, that really soothes my fragile ego.
Well, that was quite a moment. Back to the president right now. Again, he'll be having dinner with three Latin American leaders coming up in just about an hour at Trump Tower at 6:30 tonight. He'll be meeting with the presidents of Peru, Brazil, and Colombia. And Lorraine Calvin, the president of Mexico, Enrique Peña Nieto, was invited to attend that dinner, but he declined the invitation.
Ross Palumbo.